Hey guys, it's Konstantin here. Would love to talk today about the reality of running an advertising agency. It's not something that a lot of people really willing to share. You know, everyone wants to share successes and like their trophies, and including myself on all of my videos. Like I share, oh, I've signed this client, or I've done this, or I've done this. You see me flying airplanes as well. But the reality is that for every little piece of success that I've had, I had to fail 10, 20, sometimes even 100 times, right? And this week, there's been a few of those events that I would normally not even kind of record a video about. But I think for educational purposes and for fellow advertising agency or any real service business, it's going to be incredibly valuable, because the reality is that we're dealing here with people, and with people come problems. Right? You're gonna deal with amazing people, kind people, friendly people that are always excited. But often you have to work with people that are grumpy, that are very only thinking about themselves, sometimes even talk down on you. Weirdos, you know, people that are very suspicious, and they're always questioning everything, and they want to always double verify things, and they always want to micromanage you. So you have to deal with all sorts of people, and you have to deliver results regardless, you know. So this week we're gonna give you one of the examples. We already signed the contract. So this was a $10,000 video project in New Zealand. Everyone was very excited. You know, we're about to fly into New Zealand to do an amazing video ad shoot for this client. And a week prior to that, we hopped on a call with the client maybe 2-3 times, even on WhatsApp. Communicated really well of what this project will look like, very scoped out, no questions whatsoever, you know. And I've never had that before, where the agreement is already signed and the client pulls out, right? We just sign agreement. About an hour later, I receive an email from the guy. Oh yeah, because the project was split in 2 payments, $5,000 each for him and the business partner. And I was like, okay, no problem. And just straight after the agreement was signed, the client was like, an hour later, it was like, oh, but is this included or is that included? And I'm like, bro, like I've explained everything like 10 times. Everything is clear. I've even given examples of the exact same work that they're going to receive that we've already done, right? So there's no possible questions. Plus, what we always do for our clients, we do so much more. We really go above and beyond. We do so much stuff extra as bonuses. We're planning to take some pictures and like team photos and all kind of stuff, which even drone videos and stuff. So it would have been all included, you know, like we would have made like a world-class video ad and a hero video for this business. But no, again, what I've mentioned, like the suspicion, you know, it's just a weird thing. And for this business, it would have been such little money. It's just a shame, you know. So the project got literally cock blocked by either the suspicious person or the business partner. I don't know what they've been talking about. But the moment they kind of said like, oh, I need to confirm it with the other person, I kind of straight away told to myself like, look, it's not a project we're going to continue, right? Because from my side, we're going to come in with a video and, you know, an audio crew. And everyone is asking me as well, oh, like which dates are we going? Should we pack the bags and everything like that? So it just creates like pressure on me as well. And it creates awkwardness because everyone is sort of on the edge. Should we go? Should we not go? Plus, we already we already confirmed which people we were about to film in New Zealand. So there was like 5 people in total. And I'm like, dude, the moment they send us the email, I have to reconfirm it with the other business partner. I was like, nah, man, like we're not gonna do that. So we end up waiting for like 12 hours. I said like, look, if you have any questions, you already have my WhatsApp, you already have our email, just quickly ask. If at midnight I don't get an answer for you, we cancel it, right? So and then the day after, no responses, I just send a friendly email, look mate, like out of respect of you for my team and your team, we're just gonna cut it, you know. So it's just it's just I'm not gonna allow people to let us like everyone be on the edge kind of thing. Like that's not a healthy business relationship. And either way, this project I wouldn't have even made that much money. It was more like really like for the love of the game. First of all, I love New Zealand, been there many times, and it was also a business that we would have been able to do like really amazing videography work, right? So that's just one of the things. And to be honest, it doesn't even affect me. But I think for educational purposes, you should always know, and I always know this as well. Whenever, even if the agreement is signed, but the money is not in the bank, nothing starts, right? So that's like a really awesome thing. And for me personally, I kind of like reflected upon how I pitched and what I could have done better, especially like with video projects. I think in the future, I'll do even more education on exactly what's going to happen and, explain things even much better. But on the other side, I've had like literally clients wire us 15,000 US. They literally just had a chat. An hour and a half later, boom, like they give us the wire, even though none of the details are included and stuff like that. It just really depends on the person, and that's what you're gonna be dealing with people like that, and unfortunately. And a second event that I would love to share is a client that came through paid ads here in Melbourne. This kind of the sales process was about a month in process, and prior to Easter, I actually visited the team, and we shook hands, and the guys were very excited. We would have done a very similar project, video shoot plus paid ads, and there were two founders, and the meeting went really well, and everyone was excited, and the guys shook the hand, and I told them the pricing and stuff, and they're like, yeah, let's do it for 3 months. Let's just send us everything over. And then heard nothing back. And then the crazy part today, I called them back, and I was like, oh man, like, yeah, you guys were so excited to get started. We just would love to know when can we come in to do a video shoot. And this is the crazy thing, like the energy completely flipped, and he's like, no, I didn't want to do it, and I'm like, bro, like, and this is especially like a very Australian thing. It's hard to trust people, it's like, there are some cultures and there are some people that are really, really sound. But for me, when I shake someone's hand and I look them in the eye and say, yeah, let's do it, like it's impossible for me not to proceed with that, right? At least be real. Say, look, man, like, yeah, I love your pitch. I love what you're doing, but it's just not for us at the moment. We're like in such and such situation. And then like, look, I understand and I respect that. But don't come to me and shake my hand from two sides and say, yeah, let's give it a shot. Send over the agreement and everything, and then like a bitch back out of it. It's not even a lot of money. Like it was like a small project. But it's just like these funny things, man. It's like, and this happens all the time. And I'm gonna be more mindful of it, because I kind of like already kind of like brushed it off, and I just like continue to the next deal. It's all about energy. This is the thing what I realized. With some people, you're gonna vibe. We have so many amazing clients, and that's what really keeps me in the game. I've got so many amazing clients and so many loving people that are working with us, and they're on WhatsApp, and we're always chatting, and we always have really good relationships, and those people that keep me in the game. So there's no. It is what it is. Right, so hope you found this video valuable. Yeah, I'm gonna keep posting, keep uploading big kind of like day in the life kind of style vlog videos, very raw, very authentic content, which is the content I always watch as well, podcasts and these kind of videos. So yeah, and I also decided to offer free mentorship calls as well. If you think of joining a 5 or 10K course, you typically join in a program where there's like thousands of students that go through the same information over and over. There's nothing really like unique or special that you can learn. Perhaps there's a coach or two that's going to guide you or something that doesn't even have the experience of the real kind of like founder that you trusted with your hard-earned money, right? So if you think about doing that, feel free to do it. But I also decided to offer, I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep doing it, but a few kind of free mentorship calls to help specifically scale with the agency model, help you get to 100K a month, live right at the beach, enjoy a beautiful sunset like this every single day, sunrise in the morning, and twice on Sunday. So if you're interested in a kind of full overhaul of your lifestyle, your business, feel free to book it in. And I'll include also our podcasts. We've had a few podcasts with billionaires, millionaires, and like crazy industry leaders. So feel free to check those ones out in the description down below. And also our ad course is in there as well. So like a bit of a value stack. And if you have any questions, drop them in the comments down below, and I'll see you in the next video.